Public policy refers to the actions and decisions made by governments to address issues affecting society. These policies are created to guide laws, regulations, and programs that influence areas such as education, healthcare, transportation, and the environment. Public policy is shaped by government officials, lawmakers, and public agencies, often with input from experts, businesses, and citizens. It can take the form of new laws, funding decisions, or initiatives designed to solve social problems. Because public policy affects many aspects of daily life, it plays a key role in shaping communities and economies. Now let's look at some examples of public policy in action. Public policy can be seen in many areas of government action. One example is environmental policy, which includes regulations to reduce pollution and promote clean energy. Another example is education policy, which determines school funding, curriculum standards, and student testing requirements. Public health policies, such as vaccination programs and food safety regulations, are also important in protecting public well-being. Transportation policies that fund roads, public transit, and traffic safety measures are another example of how public policy shapes daily life. Because public policy is broad, it impacts nearly every aspect of society. Now let's examine some controversies surrounding public policy. Public policy is often debated because different people have different views on what policies are most effective or fair. One common controversy is how governments should allocate funding for programs, as resources are limited and different priorities compete for attention. Another issue is balancing individual rights with public safety, especially in policies related to health, privacy, and law enforcement. Additionally, some policies may have unintended consequences, leading to disagreements over whether they should be adjusted or repealed. Because public policy affects many people, it is often a subject of discussion, negotiation, and revision. Now let's explore some related terms that help explain public policy. Several terms are closely related to public policy and help explain how it works. One key term is legislation, which refers to the laws passed by governments to implement policies. Another important term is regulation, which involves rules and guidelines set by government agencies to enforce policies. Public administration is also connected to public policy, as it involves the management and execution of government programs. Additionally, policy analysis is the process of studying different policy options to determine which are most effective. Understanding these related terms helps provide a clearer picture of how public policy is developed and applied in society.